Got there about 4:30 or so. Hour and a half went by. And I'm looking in the woods and stuff. He'd said that there'd been a couple big bucks around there going around in the woods earlier in the day that morning. So I kept looking in the woods, looking in the woods. Next thing I know, I see what looked like a rack. I couldn't tell for sure. So I got the binoculars on. I was like, man, that is a rack. But it wasn't moving. And then I just kept watching it, and then finally it moved. It's like, man, that's a big buck. So about 5:57 or so, I texted my father-in-law there. He's hunting just down from me. I can actually see him. That the big 10 point was up and moving, because that's what I thought he was, what it looked like from there. And he actually started going his way. The wind was blowing pretty good out of the north, and he was sitting just north of him, of the deer. And so when he started going his way, we think he winded him, because he turned right around real quick. And then he started coming my way, so I'm like, man, I gotta get ready. So I got ready, I got turned around, ready to go. He was pretty much beelining right straight for me. And he stopped once or twice, jumped over a few logs, and I thought he was gonna cross to my right, and I was gonna get a shot to my right. He ended up going about 8 yards behind me and coming out to my left. And then he stopped in front of a bunch of crap, so I couldn't get a shot. So I ended up pulling back and holding on him for about 5 seconds or so. And so I'm like, man, you gotta move. And he started moving, but I thought he didn't look like he was gonna stop. So I gave him a little meh, and he stopped right in my window and let him have it. I mean, we walked up to it, and I didn't know it was this buck at first. I thought, when he got close to me, I thought he was an 11 point, just a real big 11 point. And we got up to him, and he goes, oh, it is the big one. I was like, I don't think I said anything. We just kind of looked at him for a minute and got on our way. He's a 16 pointer, we think. He's got 1 point that's just barely an inch, so I'm not sure they're going to give it to me. And he ended up going 22 inches wide. We did lay a tape on him just to see what he might go, and we ended up with 185. So it's a big buck.